The last 7 league MVPs born outside the United States jobs. The game is
okay, baby. Well, I'm about to start.
Is going global. What's next?
So, B.A., Adam Silver cited this statistic. 5 years from now, over 40% of the youth of the world will live in Africa. I think we'll see a lot of investment in developing that talent, not to mention captivating fans in that market, but really around the world. That's what the NBA is, a global sport.
You think we'll see teams, divisions, possibly groups of teams in certain areas around the world that'll be part of the NBA?
NBA Europe is very much in the works. There could be a real league there with the NBA.
Taking a look at Philadelphia. Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. George and Embiid are up front. And it's Grimes in at the 3. All right, let's throw it over to Allie, who has a report on MP.
Well, guys, MP finds himself in a tough matchup tonight against some elite defense. I spoke with him before the game and asked him what his plan was, and he said, quote, I'm going deep into my offensive bag tonight. I'm going to keep pulling new tricks out so they never see the next one coming. Hopefully that works out for MP here, guys.
All right, well, we might be in for a show. Thanks a lot.
Well, they specifically want Grimes to be in positions to catch and shoot, and you see why right there.
Back to Young. It's stolen by Maxey.
Horrible pass. Like, why did he do that?
To the paint. Here's Edgecombe. Oh, Adams with the block. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up. Philadelphia shooting their first free throws of this game.
And what jumps out about VJ Edgecombe is his defensive abilities, because that's what can be difficult to teach. But he's already a very potent force on that side of the ball.
Andre Drummond is checked in for Philadelphia. And the sense was the back half of this year's draft was a little thinner than normal. Why was that, Sean?
Because the money is getting bigger and bigger in college basketball. And a lot of those potential late first or second round picks can just simply make more money in college than go to the NBA. So as these new rules start to regulate and the revenues potentially get shared more across the schools, potentially it normalizes.
Straight. That is crazy, bro. Really bad stuff.
And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Quentin Grimes. He's out there with Kyle Lowry. Joel Embiid is out there with Edwards. And it's Barlow in at the 4.
Well, I think with his ability to shoot off the dribble, the defense has got to understand how to play Kyle Lowry. He loves these opportunities, and so many of his assists come off these pick and rolls.
Washington moving the ball around. Pass to Adams. 5 on the clock. Cash money on the open jump shot. Adams has got his second basket of the night.
Come on, guys. Check out the tenacity. There's no back down in this fellow whatsoever.
Now Grimes. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams. Something that MP has that not many other rookies can claim: championship experience. MP was a key member for his team that won a title in the European League.
Yeah, and there's no substitute for experience like that. MP might be a rookie, but to have played in a European championship game is something that goes a long way as far as composure on the court.
Well, we know about three-pointers, but rim threats provide that counterbalance too, Sean.
No doubt. Protecting the rim, playing defense, playing with verticality, that's very, very important. We saw a lot of draft picks going to mobile, athletic big men, guys who can protect and punish the rim while also being able to move their feet. You need to have a defensive presence down low.
There's so much ground to cover defensively in the NBA now. Edwards, no good. Wizards trail by 18. Puts up a 3. And Adams is good for 3. Adams has got 7 now in this quarter.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Pass to Grimes. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Lowry's got 3 assists tonight.
Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
Now here's Embiid from outside the arc. And the 76ers another 3. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
Yeah, they've also have been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Trae Young, he's checked in for Washington. Philadelphia also making some changes. Edgecombe, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Tyrese Maxey in for Lowry.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
And Shams, you're on TV probably more than ever. Is that challenging? I mean, how often do you have to shave every day?
Yeah, BA, I
What's
always
good
got
with
to
you,
be
Jack?
camera ready in season, particularly with the Luka Doncic trade.
Appreciate y'all showing love on the stream. I just sometimes I get
at 11 p.m. Central Time.
See?
I have to be ready.
What are you doing?
And for me, of course, interacting with my sources and getting information is one thing, but being TV ready, being ready to be on camera, it keeps me busier than ever.
Bro.
I know I have to be ready 24/7, 365.
Wow.
You always look good,
I don't know if
You're
y'all
always ready for TV, man.
BA, I'm just trying to be like you, man.
Prime shot is off.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
They get it again. And finished off by Davis.
Shit.
And you really can't sleep on Davis's length, especially on the offensive glass.
Outside Grimes. Back to Maxey. Fires the three. Washington with a rebound.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Pass to Embiid. Green's his fifth shot in his.
Let me start a party because y'all could probably hear me in that.
Many attempts.
I love the confidence Embiid plays with, especially this close to the rim.
Now Adams. Over Edgecombe. And it's Adams missing.
Shit, I don't understand.
The Sixers lead by 21. Pass to Edgecombe. Back to Maxey. This one for three. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now. And we've heard greats like KD and LeBron question ring culture in the NBA, Shams.
They both chased after championships as well, though. They've both gone after those rings. So, for sure, counting rings, that definitely oversimplifies the legacy of the game. We have to see exactly how the player's body of work stacks up. Everyone's going to have their own opinion. Everyone's going to have their take. And trying to influence public opinion is a tricky game. At the end of the day, people are going to look at stats. They're going to look at how many championships you win. They're going to look at the entire body of work. And rings culture is a part of that to an extent.
Yeah, think about the civic pride that comes to a city that an organization is in when they do win a championship.
Kevin Durant won 2 rings with the Warriors when he went there. LeBron James won 2 rings with the Miami Heat when he went there. So they both have gone and sought after that culture that comes with championship pedigree.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He might have seen something he needs to review with his guys. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing their last matchup with Orlando.
It was, frankly, embarrassing. I was shocked by their disorganization, and I think they were too.
Well, frankly, they should be shocked. I mean, that kind of effort simply won't cut it in today's NBA. Let's see if they take any lessons from it.
Looking at who's out there now for Philadelphia. Drummond's checked in for Joel Embiid. George comes in for Barlow. And it's Kelly Oubre in for Grimes. Here's Edgecombe. Not going to go that time. Johnson with the defensive effort. Here's the three. Drummond grabs the miss. Philadelphia leading by 22. Pass to George. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Washington. Adams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. You know, the other day I was checking out the magazine stand at the bookstore, and I saw MP right on the cover. How about that?
Oh, I saw it too at the supermarket. And you know what? Congrats to MP. Making a magazine cover is no doubt a I made it moment.
All right, Joms, we know you got to hop back on your phone in case you have to break any news. Thank you for being with us here tonight. Great stuff.
Happy to be here, BA. Thank you.
Well, that was fun having Shams sit in with us. I'll tell you what, if you're looking for the inside scoop, he's the guy.
So true. He's got his finger on the pulse of this entire league. If something's going down, you can count on him letting everybody know about it.
40 seconds left in the second period. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Adams has got 15 points.
This guy's been impressive this quarter, putting his team on his back.
Pass to Edgecombe. Outside Oubre. Philadelphia moving it around. For three, Maxey. To the left side wing. Drummond with the screen. They still need this. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Well, that's just an excellent possession from this team.
Pretty lopsided game through the first half. Philadelphia on top, opening up a huge gap. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Bro.
Taking a look here now at the 76ers. You watch their games. They've had some highs, some lows. Still put...
And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the 76ers. That does it for halftime.
And there wasn't. Checked in for Sarr. The 76.
Maxey is a 95.
Sixers also with a sub. Grimes, he's checked in for Oubre. And Grant, in recent years, we've seen the pace of the NBA game increasing.
Yeah, it stagnated in the 90s, but it is back. We're still not at the frenetic pace of the 1960s when we'd see over 120 possessions a game, but the efficiency is at an all-time high.
Johnson is out there with Trae Young. Then there's Bilal Coulibaly. Then there's Davis. And it's Adams in at the 4. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for.
No, that's not
consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
You really can't.
Oh, goodness. This is crazy.
The Sixers lead by 18. And the 76ers, looking at who they've got. They've got Trendon Watford. Quentin Grimes out there with Edwards. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Barlow in at the power forward. Adams against Edwards. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And while they struggle to win games, the Wizards are focused on achieving what they call smaller wins, Doris.
Yeah, I think this is an incredibly smart approach for this reason. You do not have enough yet talent and experience combined to win in the NBA. So you have to look for the positives as you try to develop your program, which means draft well. Player development is absolutely critical, and your ability to celebrate those smaller wins means you're making progress.
There's a screen. Outside Grimes. To the middle. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Grimes rhymes with dimes, on time right there.
Here's Adams. And again, it's Washington.
Listen, this guy's doing his part. It's what we know he's about, but they have got to get some productivity from some other guys on this roster.
Pass to Embiid. And Davis with the block.
Well, if Anthony Davis is protecting the rim,
he
might want to go somewhere else.
And the Wizards making a change here. Young's checked in. Barlow's checked in for Philadelphia. Tyrese Maxey comes in for Watford. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
And after a turn.
He's literally about to foul me out. There you go. This is crazy, bro. It's okay. I'm going to do a second game for y'all. Not to show y'all.
36 seconds left in the fourth. outside Edwards.
Really bad.
And just wasn't able to set up in
What are you
time.
hacking for, bro? Get here.
Team is in the
Throw good, Edwards.
shooting for Philadelphia. Edwards.
And both free throws good for Edwards. There's 25 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Now here's Adams.
Oh my God.
Can't connect from 14.
I hate my jumper, though.
And here's Lowry.
I really do.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily.
We knew rebounds would be a key factor in this match. Rebounding starts with one. Over to you, BA.
Okay, thank you, Dom.
Really bad. I need my child. It's all
What does this organization ask of us, MP? Everyone from the owner down.
Everything we've got. Everything with purpose.
Does that seem unfair to you?
Head ass.
No.
Can you do me a favor and stop forcing moves during games because you promised you would in your videos?
They even had it Mika's holla.
Do that, Coach. I'm sorry.
I don't even mind you making those videos, but when the whistle blows, you need to throw that out the window. You're here to do one thing, and that's help us win, man.
Bro, it's 1L. I had 21.
I get it.
I'm not saying
Coach,
don't try
yeah.
anything new. Everything's new until you try it in the game.
Man, forget you, Coach. Yeah, probably, yeah. When we play next? Come on, I gotta go for
MP's going to surprise a lot of people.
Shut up. This smack. Jesus Christ. Alright, bro.
I have to say, I didn't expect this to happen so soon.
Well, what you got to tell me, Coach?
Well, you did it. You're in the starting lineup, man.
I'd be lying if I said I was surprised, but I appreciate it, Coach.
Good. Now you have to prove you belong.
Alright, not bad.
I'm about to...
They want me at 15. What? Oh, step back. Some shit a lot of time. Yeah, I'll be trying to do it, but I just think I'm out of the way. The jersey out. I just knew that.
Outspoken rookie MP.
He throwing the district really. Yeah, let's go district really. Switch up.
But we need a couple more cards to draw.
Let's go.
So help me with the 5 10 summary of why this trade was big.
Yeah, let's see. Come on, 50 is. I don't want to. Oh, I don't got no dunks on. I'm an idiot. Jesus. Okay. Really? Package really, but it don't do nothing. 15, 6, and 8, I think. I could, I gotta respect it.
LGA, we know it's still very early in the season, but still, just how defined are these teams at this point?
Kevin, it varies squad to squad in a big way. Some teams are very solid now. Things are pretty set in stone. Others are looking for what really works in the moment of truth.
And now Washington's starting group. Young is out there with Johnson. And there's Money. Then it's Sarr, and it's Davis at the 4. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, we continue to see SGA putting in that work on extending his range. He knows how important that is.
And for the latest news on MP, let's hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline.
We have a bit of a lineup change tonight. MP is stepping into the starting five in a move that many fans have been hoping for. Coach told me, quote, MP's earned it. He put in the time and he's done things the right way. He's looked like a starter for a while now. It's quite the journey for the rising star from Vermont.
You're right. Seems his moment has arrived. Thank you for that report.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
Here's Williams after the made shot from Adams.
How's that?
What? Have y'all ever seen what you do do that?
With slams like that.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. Adams against Williams. Young outside. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Yeah, SGA so quick up the floor and getting out in transition, able to find that space.
And Tim, the quintessential unstoppable force, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, taking his offensive game to a level rarely matched in league history.
Oh, Kevin, I'm running out of superlatives. The ability to score at every level. He gets to the foul line. He makes guys better. I just marvel at the totality of it.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
The Wizards shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And he's good on the first of 3. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, after winning the title, OKC secured their future. Significant extensions this summer for Chet Holmgren, Alexander, and both of their Jalen Williamses. The Thunder are building something for the long haul, guys.
A young, exciting team. Okay, thank you, Shams.
Yes, sir.
Davis throws it down.
Yeah, that's as easy as it gets for Davis. The defense can't let him get established positioning inside.
Holmgren outside. Back to SGA. Outside, Torts. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Torts at 5 points.
And the three-point shot wasn't always there for Dort, but he's put in a ton of work on it, and it shows.
Back to Adams. This one for 3. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
No coverage. That's.
Oh my goodness.
He's got 10.
Well, he has been pretty much unstoppable this quarter, and his team is thriving as a result.
Holmgren outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Adams. Rebound, Washington. Coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Yeah, you saw the communication breakdowns defensively. Just giving up way too many open looks.
Well, they say film doesn't lie, and you could just imagine these guys watching this film. It's going to be an ugly sight for sure. And Jalen Williams auditioning for the dunk contest. That was nasty.
Adams taking his time here. Pass to Young. Sarr sets the screen for Young. And the free ball is good.
Nice job there by Young, picking that defense apart and finding openings for his teammates.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
A bit ago, Mark Dacknault and I were able to chat. He knows they're in for a tough matchup against Trae Young. Coach told me Trae's an offensive savant. We have to find a way to disrupt his game. We're going to throw some length at him, pick him up once he crosses half court, and count him on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. And And the Thunder with some changes. Jalen Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Alex Caruso comes in for Holmgren. And it's Mitchell in for George. George is checked in for the Wizards. Riley comes in for Johnson.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Williams, a screen on Riley. And there's Williams. That's good on the assist by SGA.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here's Adams. Coming off a 21-point game his last outing. Gilgeous Alexander pulls it in.
Well, it's tough to defend those fall-away jumpers. That's about as good a job as you can do.
Mitchell outside. Shot clock at 5. A 3-ball. Rebound by the Wizards. Adams outside. 3-pointer. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Takes a step back. Mitchell wide open. Misses the 3.
Well, I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
Adams outside. Over SGA. They get it again. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a 3-point play. Kenrich Williams. He's checked in for Oklahoma City. Isaiah Joe comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And Anthony Davis is checked in for Washington.
One big thing you love about Alex Sarr, he's got that 7'4" wingspan, and as he gets older, he'll fill out that frame, plus add to his game.
And this Wizards team, Greg, giving its young... Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Dort kicks to SGA. Pass to Williams. Williams has a screen for Dort. Young against SGA. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
The defense really didn't do enough to alter that shot. It's simply a miss.
The post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Caruso in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Pass to Williams. Outside, Dort. Williams, a screen on Johnson. SGA surveying the defense. Now here's Caruso. And that comes off the assist by SGA. Caruso's got 5.
SGA drives, the defense collapses on him, and then he finds the open teammate. Textbook stuff from an all-star.
Now here's SGA. After the miss from Adams. Hits it from 3-point range.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Now here's Adams. He's got 19. Young with no one around. And again, Washington with the triple.
Yeah, well, Trae Young saw a 3 made on the other end of the floor, and he came right back with a quick response.
And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. And the Thunder making a change here. Hartenstein's checked in. And then for Washington, Vukcevic is checked in. And George is subbed in for Riley. Now Adams. And here's Young from the arc. Drills the 3-pointer. Young's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, after making 1 in the first quarter, he's now made 2 here in the second. Starting to get it going a little bit.
Here's SGA. Washington with the rebound. Adams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Oh, the step back. MP getting loose.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Holmgren the pass to SGA. Williams for 3. Washington with the rebound.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Adams outside. Just 5 to shoot. A second chance effort. He can't get that one.
We haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
He had a nice open look right there. Williams has got his second bucket tonight.
Well, that's a really smooth release that time for Williams on the catch and shoot. You can tell he has really put in the work on his jumper.
Now here's Adams. 21 points in the game.
That's not a jumper, that's why. It's a speed.
Struggling to get it going out there right now. I think he's pressing just a little bit too much.
Stewart misses. And Adams has got the ball here for the Washington Wizards. 8-point game. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That game is the first and last of their homestand. And he's good on the 3-ball. Adams has got a pair of triples in the second now for the Wizards. The Thunder shooting 47% from the floor since the end of the first quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good, and that evens things out for him. 50-50. 4 of 8 shooting this game. Shot on the wing. Adams' shot is off. Ball's knocked loose. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Young against Gilgeous-Alexander. And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Seven seconds left here in the second. Just 2 to shoot.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct. Just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
And so it's Washington holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Well, obviously they saw a weakness they wanted to exploit. Ran their guys to the offensive glass with great success, Jack.
And now let's take a look at our power rankings and see.
Yes, sir.
And that is our.
Should be like
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What a game we're seeing from Money.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
So on the floor for Washington, Johnson is out there with Trae Young. Then it's Anthony Davis, and there's Money. And it's Sarr in at the pivot, manning the middle.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
And they are showing you why it's so important to get off the floor before the defense can set themselves.
Tim, and maybe I'm asking the wrong guy this, but are teams relying too much on the three-point shot?
Well, I do think there are nights I feel it becomes a little redundant, but the skill level of these players, Kevin, has led us here. More guys are capable of making that deep shot, so I don't see it going away anytime soon.
And the skill required to do it, no one knows that more than you. The skill required is just something else.
Consistency is what teams are looking for.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the goal.
Washington shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And this is the second full season for Brian Keefe as head coach of the Wizards.
Even in a rebuild, setting culture matters. Keefe's approach, accountability, teaching, and no shortcuts.
Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Young with the steal. Here's Adams. Kicks it out to Johnson. The three. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Over in the corner, Dort. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. SGA's got his 5th assist in this one. minutes gone in this third quarter now. Here's Adams, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Adams has got 32 points in the game.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Adams against SGA. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
Well, that's why SGA has proven he's one of the most natural scorers in this league.
Here's Adams, and Young kicks to Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
Whenever he gets that close to the hoop, he finishes with authority.
Thunder trailing by 14. Pass to Hartenstein. It's Dort on the wing, covered by Johnson. And there it is for him. Holmgren's got 5 now.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, thanks a lot. The Thunder are trying to be efficient scoring. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, ultimately, it just comes down to taking what the defense gives you and trusting your teammates. You need them to win at a high level. That's clear as day, and I want to win at a high level, so I have no option. Guys, back over to you.
Sharing the ball. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. Dort passes to Holmgren, and Davis sends it back.
That is tremendous work by Davis right there. Guys better think twice about challenging him at the rim.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Looking here at some numbers for Gilgeous-Alexander. Great showing for him last season. He averaged about 32 points a game last year, 6 assists and 5 rebounds. And so much of what they do on offense depends on how he plays.
But that's right. There's no question he's not their only offensive weapon, but he is a key cog in what they're trying to do.
Adams' shot is off. And it's Williams with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's stolen by Davis. And here we go with Adams running it up the court. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Wizards.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And I'd say offensive rebounding has also been a big factor as well. And not just getting the boards, but more importantly, converting those into second chance points.
Tim, how in the world did Jalen Williams fall into the Thunder's lap with the 12th pick back in that 2022 draft?
Well, Kevin, he played at a mid-major, so he was a bit of a late bloomer. A lot of people saw him as high floor, low ceiling type, and he was an awful fast riser as the draft got here, but still a steal in that late lottery.
And what a smart pick by that organization, huh? My goodness.
They seem to always get it right.
They do. Dort finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on Young. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Adams, the pass to Riley. Adams against Holmgren. The kick out to Young. From outside, off the mark. Under trailing by 11. And that's a foul called on Money. That is his first foul of the game. So, Tim, in the past, it's always been accepted that the veteran-laden teams would have an edge. But I don't know if we're seeing that as much now. What do you think?
Well, I think you used to see a lot more continuity with rosters across a number of years. But nowadays, much shorter contracts means you have teams that evolve and change more regularly than ever before.
Almost feels like you got to be more nimble as a franchise than ever before.
You absolutely have to have much more forethought because you keep these groups together for a shorter period of time.
Mitchell dishes to Wiggins. Pass to SGA. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. SGA's got 16 points.
Well, he's certainly not the reason they're down. If they're going to grab the lead here, more guys are going to have to step up.
Here's Adams. Again, the Wizards good for 2.
And he has led the attack for them the entire game, and now he's trying to get them to the finish line.
Thunder trailing by 12. Mitchell outside. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And it's blocked by SGA.
That is timing on the part of SGA, protecting that paint.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Davis setting the pick for Adams. Czar finds Adams. On the wing, Davis. And Davis throws it down.
And he'll get ahead of steam when there's that much of a lane. You can't get in AD's way.
Here's SGA. Rebounded by the Wizards. There's 18 seconds left here in the third quarter. Unloads. That one off the back iron and out. For three, Mitchell. That shot off. And so it's Washington up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. What a night they've had. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
They're just true artists.
Oklahoma City. Williams comes in for Jalen Williams. NSGA subbed in for Isaiah Joe. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Alexander Song, he's checked in for George. Anthony Davis comes in for Riley. Adams, he's checked in for Koulibaly. And Colton Carrington subbed in for Young. The post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Gilgeous Alexander out there with Mitchell. And it's Caruso in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. And with the depth of this Oklahoma City Thunder team, Tim, who's an impact player on this roster that might fly a little bit under the radar?
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's Aaron Wiggins. I look at a guy that in any other situation, you might be able to average 15 to 18 points a game, but in Oklahoma City, he has sacrificed shots and minutes to be part of a winning team, and he competes every night.
He does indeed. 6 to shoot. Outside Williams. No good with the triple.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
Here's Czar. Kick out to Adams. A three. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
He was torching them from deep in the first half, but he has not made one here in the second.
Holmgren. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Wizards leading by 7. A floater, and there's the nice layup by Adams. Adams has got 44.
Watching the trajectory on a floater never gets old. One of the most fun ways to score that this league has.
Gilgeous Alexander passes to Holmgren. Gilgeous Alexander against Riley. Up and in on the layup. SGA's got 10 points here in the second half. And we've got a timeout called by Brian Kerr. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. A different look for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Dort in for Mitchell. And then for Washington, Johnson, he's checked in for Riley. Young is subbed in for Carlton Carrington. Dort. And get the three. Wizards leading by 9. From 11. Holmgren rips down the rebound. Outside, Dort. SGA knocks down the three.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
Well, they are hunting deep shots, but they'll take the layup if you give them.
Adams. The shot misses.
Like that.
Oklahoma City shooting at 42% in this final quarter. And Young comes over to help. The three is off.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
And this team is counting on SGA in these exact situations. He is the man in their key offensive moments.
Outside Adam. Here's Johnson. Williams with the rebound. Thunder trailing by 4. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoot from 12. Davis pulls it down. Washington's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrapper.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. SGA fires. He's off from 3. And Adams has got the ball here for the Washington Wizards. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Oklahoma City, 6-point game. Outside Holmgren, lets loose a 3. And it doesn't go. Taken away by Williams. Lou Dort.
And Hartenstein showing you the physicality. He's a guy who welcomes contact on his way to the rim.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And the second of 2 is good. That brings them within 5. And so they foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
No mistakes there. Good free throws. Give them just a little bit more cushion.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Young with the steal. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. No good. And here now the Thunder.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Yeah, I think it's time to wave the white flag.
Yes, sir.
And so it's the Wizards with the win. A truly gutsy performance.
An incredible display of shot making and clutch.
Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all.
No, not when the game first started. I was just trying to let the game come.